Hi, thank you for watching Digging to China. I'm Dongsheng. On July 20th, Zhengzhou, the capital of Henan province in China, was hit by 8 inches of rain in 1 hour. The torrent of rain turned the streets into rapidly flowing rivers and inundated subway stations and cars. Terrified subway passengers were left clinging to ceiling handles inside flooded cars, trapped up to their necks in rising water. Videos posted online showed entire neighborhoods covered in waist-deep water and vehicles floating in the muddy water. More than 100,000 people have been evacuated from Zhengzhou, a city of 12.6 million on the banks of the Yellow River, with thousands of emergency personnel deployed to assist in the effort, according to state-run media. To the north of Zhengzhou, the famed Shaolin Temple, known for its Buddhist monks' mastery of martial arts, was badly hit. Henan province is home to many cultural sites and a major base for industry and agriculture. There are also fears that the flooding could threaten important landmarks. The rising Yi River poses a risk to the Longmen Grottoes near the city of Luoyang. This is a United Nations World Heritage Site featuring ancient Buddhist statues. The grottos contain the largest and the most impressive collections of Chinese art of the late Northern Wei and the Tang Dynasties. Though the rain have since eased, problems are likely to persist, as dozens of dams and reservoirs have breached warning levels. There were conflicting reports about the status of the Guojiazui Dam near Zhengzhou, with CGTN initially announcing that it had collapsed at 1:30 a.m. on Wednesday, before later to walk back its reporting. A statement from the Ministry of Emergency Management also said the dam had broken, according to a screenshot cited by the state-run China Daily. However, that line has since been removed. China's mouthpiece Xinhua reported last Wednesday afternoon that a large section of the downstream slope of the dam has crumbled, but the dam itself has not collapsed. In the city of Luoyang, west of Zhengzhou, Chinese military personnel raced to blast a dam and divert the floods on Tuesday night at the request of county authorities. Heavy rains had caused a 65-foot breach in the dam, which authorities said may collapse at any time, according to a statement from the Central Theater Command of the People's Liberation Army. Though flooding during the summer months is an annual occurrence in parts of China, recent record-breaking rains have alarmed scientists and officials, raising questions as to whether the country is prepared to deal with more extreme and unpredictable weather. Beijing has touted its massive dam network as a remedy for its annual floods. But floods in recent years have killed hundreds of people and submerged thousands of homes. Last year, around 30 billion cubic meters of floodwater were intercepted by dams and reservoirs in Asia's longest river, the Yangtze. But China's vast water management schemes are unable to contain all the flooding, while there are questions about endurance of dams built decades ago. Last year, authorities in eastern Anhui province were forced to blow up 2 dams to release water from the rising Chuhe River over cropland. China's rapid development and urbanization has also exacerbated flooding. More and more land has been covered in concrete, increasing the risk of rapid water buildup. Some of China's big lakes have been drastically reduced in size. One of the government's solutions has been a sponge city program, which began in 2014. Beijing seeks to replace urban surfaces with porous material, permeable pavement, green spaces, drainage areas, and reservoirs. But a sponge city is no solution for rural areas in the path of diverted water. In order to protect highly populated urban areas, entire villages are routinely allowed to flood, with the residents evacuated. In recent days, rainwater has damaged some 20,000 hectares of crops around Zhengzhou. Flooding is not new to China. In 1993, floods killed 2 million people, and in 1998, 1/5 of the country's population was affected, and it cost more than $28 billion, according to government estimates. China began building the controversial Three Gorge Dam in 1994 as part of the government's heavy investment in flood control projects. This is the world's largest hydroelectric dam, built in an area crisscrossed by geological fault lines. Roughly 400 million people are living along the river system, mostly from Chongqing to Shanghai. It is 1/3 of China's entire population. Any significant flooding will spell disaster. By 2020, China aims to generate 120,000 megawatts of renewable energy, most of it from hydroelectric power. The government declares that such dams are safe, avoid pollution, address future climate change, control floods and droughts, and enhance human life. However, based on a research paper published at the Yale School of the Environment, these assertions are largely untrue. Instead, China's mega dams block the flow of rivers, increase the chances of earthquake, destroy precious environments, and shatter the lives of millions of people. Rather than benefiting population with non-polluting power, China's dam builders are making a Faustian bargain with nature, selling their country's soul in their drive for economic growth. From time to time, fears re-emerge over the structural integrity of the Three Gorge Dam on the Upper Yangtze. Water levels reaching historical highs in 53 rivers last summer. But despite its relative youth, some experts said that the Three Gorge Dam was in danger of collapse. While authorities warned the massive structure was facing the largest flood peak since it began operating in 2003, this isn't the first time such rumors have circulated, and so far they have proven to be false. But in a year beset events like a flood, high temperature, and a pandemic, discretion is probably the better part of valor. Though it's far from inevitable, it never hurts to be prepared. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Just click the subscribe button right here. I'll see you again shortly.